What you are looking at right now is my 2000 AI personal assistant, my second brain, living inside one folder on my laptop. It knows everything about me, every project, every business, every client. It checks my inbox every 20 minutes and pings me on Telegram the second something urgent land on my inbox. I give it a YouTube video and it will script it, generate a voiceover and talking head with my cloned avatar, edit the video, and even upload it to my YouTube channel. And what more, when I hand it a product, it spin up a whole marketing team from research, copywriting, creative. So it's going to build the product page, the advertorial page, and meta ad campaign. And guess what? Every morning it's going to check my Shopify store, report back to me, it read my ad account and suggest me changes based on what is working and what's not. And I have an AI radar that give me a brief every morning what's happening in the AI space. All this live inside one folder on my laptop. I could open this with Claude, with ChatGPT, Codex, one Claude session. I could do all my work all the day without leaving it. And this is not an AI tools you have to pay for it. It's just an operating system. You build it once and it's going to improve and knows you better every time you are going to use it. So let me show you exactly how to set this up, and at the end I will give you the exact folder and file to build yours as well. So here's the problem. Most people use AI like a vending machine. They open a chat, they ask it a question and they get an answer and they close it. And they come tomorrow and they repeat the same again. Nothing compound. It doesn't know you. It doesn't know your business, your voice, your customer, your decision you made yesterday. Nothing was safe. So you come and repeat the same again. And the real cause is not a bad answer. It's about repeating yourself. What I call it work about work. You hunt for files. Where I saved the invoice for yesterday or the last month. You work for the work. That's the worst part. You're explaining yourself for hundreds of times. So to fix this is not a better prompt. It's to give AI or Claude a home to live in. So a folder on your machine with all your life, all your business, your context, your decisions, your pillars, your project, your client, everything live inside this one folder. I call it personal OS. You might call it your name if you want to. So this is the folder structure. Looks something like this. You have CLAUDE.md file. This is the brain, the system prompt, the context. It tell Claude what need to know about you, your project, your client, your context, your pillars, your decisions. Everything live inside this CLAUDE.md file. So all of this like a separate file, but CLAUDE.md file route into them all. And then we have Claude skills. These are the skills. It's like a recipe. You reuse them every time. Think about them like a prompt. You reuse it every time. So and then you have your brand asset. This might be you or the actual brand. Then you have like images, video, and then you have workflows. And then you have tools, and you have temp folder. Inside the temp you have input and output. And then you have your local environment file. So we are going to talk about this just in a second. So just to show you what I'm talking about, this is my personal assistant. As you can see, there are 4 agents working right now inside this one folder. So one of them, I said, create a YouTube thumbnail for this exact video I'm recording right now. It's personal assistant thumbnails. Here are the thumbnails our agent have created. So I just prompted like this, create a thumbnail for this personal assistant, clean with Claude 3D icons. So these are the thumbnail. This is the one, personal OS. I don't know, I might use this one. And this one as well without my image. And this is the third one also without my image. So what are the other agent doing? So this agent asked it this question, hey, from my YouTube, from the last 10 days, I want to look at the topic that performed best. I want you to create a short vertical video with my agent avatar, edit the video, then open it in localhost to view it before uploading to YouTube. So this was the video in the localhost. Most people think running a Shopify store means living inside 20 tabs. It doesn't. I run my whole store from one place, Claude. 5 tools do all of it. First, it reads my products and rewrites the ones that aren't selling. Second, it pulls every order and tells me what to restock before I... This video was scripted by Claude, was edited by Claude. The talking head is my avatar. The voice is my clone voice. Everything you are looking at right now is AI with one prompt. So when I give it an idea like this, it's going to create a video, edit the video, and upload it to YouTube without me have to go to all of these phases. So, and the other one, I ask it to create me. I gave it a product to sell. I ask it to list this product to my Shopify store, do a research and create product page and advertorial page and meta campaign. Use Hicksfield Creative. So this agent is still working. I guess it's done, I think. So the agent create a to-do list for himself and it went back and forth. So as you can see, the product page was built, the funnel was completed, and the product page HTML was liquid. So I can view this product page from here. This is the advertorial page. So this was built with one shot. Look how the padding is very good. I like this. So it's very neat. Anyone could read it perfectly. So we have health and well-being advertorial. Why UK nurses runners are teaching 55-pound cycle. Visit for this 15-minute 90 ankle ritual. So it created this image with Hicksfield, I believe. The copy is great. The image as well. The second image. The third image. Well, let's just view the product page. This is a product page as well. We have like customer reviews. We have guarantee, and then we have like offer. Well, we have reviews, more reviews, image with text. We have image with text. This always one prompt. One prompt created the product page, the advertorial, and all these images. Let's view the ads. So this is the ads manager, the ad campaign. So this was the ad was created. Let's view the image, how the image inside. So I have one campaign, one ad set, and 3 ads. So this was the ad. The ad is not that good. It's very poor. But it's good. It's kind of like for aware market, right? Use a static ad. It's very short copy using the price. So these are the ads. We have our ads, and then we have advertorial page, and then we have product page, I believe. So all of these was with one shot, one prompt. This is the power of connection and capabilities. When you build your stacks layers by layer, I call this 4 C's. So you have context, what it knows about you, and then you have connection, what tools can it touch. So what tool can your AI touch? For example, your Gmail, your Shopify, I have just shown you, your YouTube channel, all of these are tools. We are going to connect them. So this, we call it connection. And then we have capabilities. Capabilities, what capabilities can do with these tools, what it can do, at what certain accessibility you give it the agent to access these tools. And then we have cadence. This is where the full autonomy came in. So let me explain them one by one. So as I said, the first C is context. As I said, this is what AI knows about you. This is the brain. It tells Claude what this project is about. Tell Claude about you, your project, your pillars, your decisions. All of these live inside this folder. So you have other files, MD files, and they all route inside this file. So you don't have to write this file with your hand. I already did that, and I will leave it in my free school community. When you come to Claude Code Resources, you will find that. Download the Claude.md file, plug it into your folder, and Claude is going to interview you, ask you about your business, about you, what you do. Just answers all the questions, and Claude is going to remember everything. I sometimes say, if you want to know something about me, you should better ask my operating system, my OS, or my executive assistant. It knows things that I even forget to remember. So yeah, get yours from this AI operator lab and start building your operating system. And the longer you use this folder with Claude or with any AI, the better it's going to be. It's going to notice you more. It's going to remember you every time you use this. These connections are going to form step by step. You have the index. These are all the connection I'm talking about. These are wiki index. So you have my pillars. I have the e-commerce. I have Omnipresent. This is my agency website. I have my YouTube, and I have AI Operator Lab. This is my school community, and then I have learning. So these are the pillars I'm working on. These are the decisions I've made. As you can see, it's going to register the decision date and the decision where the decision were made. So I've just made the decision to Upwork that on the 7th of May. Anyway, and you have these are the index. So when I go back to the graph, you might see how these are related to each other. So you have my index 1 and you have my index 2. These are the decisions I have made, I think. This about my campaign on Meta. This about Omnipresent. This about YouTube OS. All of these live inside one folder. So this is very big one, as you can see. I'm going to just zoom out to see. It's going to form one by one like this. So this is Obsidian. When you open your OS with Obsidian, you will see this. And the second C is connection. This is what you connect, the tool you connect it to Claude. So the main tools I have is Shopify, YouTube, Meta, and Hicksfield, and maybe Gmail. And these are the tools we are connected to Claude. So to connect these tools, there are something called MCP. So let me just show you what MCP means. So inside Claude, you come to customize, and then you come to connectors, and you will see all the tools you want to connect. So as you can see, I have Canva, Facebook, GitHub, Gmail, Google Calendar, Hicksfield, Klaviyo, Notion, etc., etc. All these tools are connected to my operating system. So you can connect the tools you need. If you don't see the tools you are looking for, you might look at here and then add custom connectors, and you name it the tools you are looking for, any tool, name it here, and then you need to look for the MCP URL. For that case, you go to Google and search for a tool and then MCP URL. For example, let's say I want to connect a tool that is not here yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google and search for maybe say Microsoft MCP URL. And you will see this URL will pop up with you here. You just copy this URL and come back to Claude and add the custom connectors, add this URL here and name it Microsoft. As you can see, it's pop up here to connect me. I'm going to click connect and it will open the tab to authenticate my connection. All the connection tools, you do it the same. And the second way to connect tools is through API. This if you want a full autonomy, like I talked about earlier. If you want your agent to look at your Shopify store every day, every 20 minutes. If you want the agent to look at your Meta ad account and suggest you changes, even if you didn't ask for that, you might need API token, but that is a little bit technical. We are not going to go to it for this video. So let's move on. So the third C is capability. Now we connect our agent or Claude to these tools. What capability can we give it? Can we give it full access to this? Can we give it full access to do anything? For example, if you give it full access to your Meta ad account, that is very, very dangerous. It might increase your marketing, it might increase your budget, it might delete ads, and we don't need that. So we need to limit the capability, what we need the agent to do, just that. And for that reason, we need to have like a rule file in our folder, in our operating system. So for example, let's say, don't delete anything from my Shopify store, don't increase my ad budget, don't publish any video on my YouTube without my permission. These are the tools and capability we need to give Claude, and we need to be a little bit strict. So let me show you the capability I'm talking about inside Claude. These are the capability I'm talking about. So you need to leave everything need your approval. Don't give it full access like this. Full access is not good. So you can restrict it as well. Don't access that tool at all, or you can just leave it as need your approval. Everything. For example, this is a Shopify capability. It can create a collection. I can give it full access. I can leave it needs my approval. I leave all this needs my approval, so the agent won't do anything without my approval. And also this is Gmail connection capability. Leave everything as need your approval. It can write, draft, it can reply, it can follow up, but everything needs your approval. And the fourth C is cadence. This is where the autonomy came in. So when your AI agent has cadence, it can run fully autonomously, whether on a schedule. For example, every morning, give me a brief what happened on my Shopify store. Or every afternoon, check my ad account and report back to me. These are running on a schedule. Or on webhook. For example, if I received an email, send me a Telegram message with all the urgent emails. So these are the cadence we are talking about. If you want to give your AI a full autonomy, give it cadence. So yeah. So here's one rule, and it's a whole game. Always do your work inside this one folder. Never open Claude in your browser. Never random chat. Never open any other folder to do your work. All your work must be done inside this one folder, because every session you run inside this folder, the context gets sharper, the skills improve, and it's going to know you better every time you use it. So it's compounding. In 2 weeks, you won't recognize how much it's doing for you, and you will cry. You will really cry if someone took this away from you, this OS. If you work with it for a long period of time, you will really want to cry if someone would take this from you. So if you want to build this your own, go to my free school community, AIOL, grab the CLAUDE.md file. It's going to interview you and scaffold the whole brain. So the link below. And if you want me to sit down and build your personal OS with you, connect all your tools, and have a full autonomy for your personal OS, just shoot me a message and I will help you to deploy it